Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you a-okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. Are your girl, Debbie from Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, special welcome. Happy holidays. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning and you're still here, manners and respect. Happy holidays also. Now today's video is on today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey. We will be doing a little dry gungo, rice and peas. I think I have one already, but you know it's the holiday season and it's always good to bring about some of these things that we have done in other time in the year that people really never normally pay attention to. Yet it's there, but they ask continuously for videos like these, even though we have them. I think I have one there. I know I have the green gungo rice and peas. I am not sure, but if there is, I leave the link for you to go check out that one. Now today I've got here I'm using some pigeon peas. In that one I use the regular Jamaican gungo that I bought at our local market here. Today I'm using some pigeon peas. Okay, I am using this one, pigeon peas, and it's almost the same as the dry gungo, except that when it's dry before I soak it, this is wash and pre-soak, has been soaking for about six and a half hours now, or you could overnight. Plain water I soaked it in. I realized that the grains are a little smaller and they tend to be like mixed, but we're using, it says pigeon peas, but it looks similar to the Jamaican dry gungo. At this time of the year, festive time, when you're gonna have so much on the dinner table, I'm suggesting that you use a peas like this that is light. The red peas is very heavy with the rice and red peas, it's very heavy. And my take, and that is why in Jamaica, when it comes to Christmas, it's just rice and gungo. Nobody no fool with rice and red peas. It's just gungo. Anyway, gungo, they have to find it. Rice and gungo, because the gungo is a lighter peas. Mind you, this gungo peas has no flavor. It's flat. It is not like the red peas that has a lot of flavor. You can just put the red peas and little butter in the water. And even if you have skeleton and time, little salt, the red peas, little butter, and you're good to go. You have rice and peas and it tastes good. But this is very flat. Therefore, I'm going to do it and I'm going to show you how you can pep it up a bit to make it taste proper. Now, I'm going to be using the pressure cooker. You can go put it on your stove top, turn your stove down low and cook it, or you can use your slow cooker or crock pot, or where you want to call it. But I'm using my pressure cooker. In Jamaica, we don't have underground gas. We have gas, so when it's done, we have to go buy it. So we have got to preserve and to use the easiest cooking method for chewy things. Right on over here, I've got my pressure, and I'll be pouring in my peas. I will not be throwing off the water that I used to soak my peas. I am using that same water. Whilst I'm adding some more, I'm going to be pressuring. And you know, whilst pressuring, I always suggest that you leave the water just to cover the amount of stuff you have. You don't have to fill up your container. Let us look at this. I think this is good. Now, you know, this time of the year too, you have a lot of different dishes to prepare. So I'm showing you how you can use some canned coconut milk. Also, because this peas is so flat, and when I say flat, I mean it doesn't have a lot of flavor on its own, I'll be using some packed coconut powder and some tin coconut milk just to show you. Me that got to go get some dry coconut now, but just to show you who are not able to get the dry coconut, and also when I have no time at this time of the year when we have so much to do, to make life a little easier. So let's get our flame on. And I know somebody is not listening to what I'm saying, but they are prepared to type and to ask, Miss Debbie, where did you get that pot, ma'am? Where you get if you buy me need one? Oh, honey child, I credit it at Court Span, nothing though. That's where I got mine, okay? So, I hope that just answered somebody's question. I'm going to be pressuring this with a little ginger. But before the ginger, I want you to try to remember this. I'm going to be putting like about a little less than half of a tablespoon of salt to help. This is to help to get some flavor in this peas when it done cook. That's why I'm putting the salt now. Not fully salted, you know, try to remember that, okay? I am very much going in now with a piece of freshly smashed ginger. Okay? We are trying to get some flavor to this thing when this rice and peas done cook. Right in there. And of course, you know, so some garlic, fresh garlic. And you know, this is a naan. Might be not the correct way. I don't know if there's a special way. But in a long time, old time Jamaican kitchen them, that's how we remove our garlic when we are dealing with fresh garlic for putting a pot. Masoon come. Fresh garlic smashed. But try to remember to give it a rinse, okay? Right in there. Remember, we put in our little water. We put in with our peas. We put in a little salt, a piece of smashed ginger, and some smashed fresh garlic. That is it. This is what I'll be using to pressure mine. I'll be leaving my peas to pressure. Or if you prefer, to put it on your stove top and to turn your flame down almost to low. In between medium and low, at that intersection there, the intersection between medium and low, and leave it to cook for until it is tender, when it can be ready for the rice. Now that that is happening, I'm going to show you what I'll be using in this. In this dry gungo or pigeon peas, it says there, but I think it's the same as gungo. I'm not sure about the taste. Okay, when it's finished, I'll know. I'm going to be using some dry thyme. I find that the dry thyme with the green scallions give me a better flavor in the dry gungo. I don't know about you. I'll also be putting in some pimento seeds. You could use some whole cloves too, but you'd have to know how much, because those whole cloves, they are very, very strong. Nice, spicy too. More spicy than the pimento, yes. They're very spicy. And they're strong, so you got to know how much if you're using it. If you can't find a pimento, the same thing as allspice. So that is what is happening. And when we return, you'll see what will be happening. We'll soon come. Okay, now family, we are back. And my peas is finished. But I want to say something to you. I saw it when I was washing it. And when it was finished soaking, whilst I was doing the video, I saw it. Be careful of the mixed peas. I realized it was mixed. So what we have here, some cook to the right liking, and some is a little more chewy. But we can handle that, and I'll show you as we go along on the video. Be careful of mixed peas. They can throw off your meal. They can throw off your rice and peas. They can also throw off your soup. So we are just removing, well, personally, I am just removing my ginger. Now right on over here, let me get my flame back up on this one just a small bit. I have the coconut cream inside here, milk. It look creamy too. So inside here, I'm going to be dissolving these two. We want to get the milk. You know, I'm going to be dissolving. Because you know, these coconut powder, they dissolve better in warm liquid. So I'm going to be dissolving the 2 pack of coconut milk in this right here. I make the coconut milk, you know, I'm showing you how you can use your pre-canned and pre-packaged things to make your coconut milk. So I'm going to be dissolving this until all of these lumps come out, and I'm going to then go add the other one. So when it is through, I'll come back and show you, and then we're going to be adding it to our peas. Must soon come. The other one is in, and I'm stirring to dissolve, and I'll also be adding some hot water. That's why I always tell you all, make sure you have hot water at all times. Soon as you start cooking, you must make sure you start prepare some hot water. So this is our coconut milk. I'm dissolving the powder in the canned milk and all of that. You see how smooth it's becoming, how easy it is? And then you're going to have your nice pre-packed coconut milk, because this holiday season, hello, especially we the women, it always hectic on us. You know, everybody come near manga, nobody not help tidy up, now make nothing lighter. So this is what we have. This is what is happening. You're going to dissolve until you're almost or No lump at all. Free. Either you're lump free or you're almost lump free. One of the two. So now, we got it going on. We can turn our flame off. And all of that. I'm going to go now and get something now to pour it in to show you how we are going to hit this peas here with this coconut milk. Okay? Look at me here. You see I look like freshly squeezed coconut milk? Yeah. Tricks and trades, and you mix and you match and you do it all of you sitting in your kitchen. It is Christmas. Must soon come. Okay, coconut milk. Right in on this thing here. Right in. Remember to make sure what you're using to do what I just did. Make sure you can use something. Look at me here. So you want to get your flame up. And like that. Look at me here. It's looking so good. Now, I have a lot of green scallion because I told you about this thing. And if you notice them damn, come and wash them. And I wrap up to wash my things and I put in my pot. Told you about the dry thyme. This is my green pepper. A little more fresh garlic to pep it up. And my pimento seeds, or if you have whole cloves, and like that. Now, we're going to be giving this. It's on about medium or a little more than medium. Look at me here. And we want this to start cooking. We're going to let this cook because I told you, even though, I'm sorry, we did have a little mixed peas and some is a little bit, you know, more than some. We're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. Not constantly here, but occasionally coming to stir it around. And after 15 minutes, this coconut milk will gel with these peas. We put a small amount of salt. But we're gonna need some more, but not at this point. We're gonna let these herbs and this coconut milk cook on the medium to make sure all the rest of the peas is properly. It's not really tough enough, but it's just like because it's mixed, some is softer than some. So we want them to come on one level. If they were not mixed, you would let it cook for about 7 to 8 minutes still to let the coconut milk gel in with the peas and the seasonings. That is what we're going to be doing. I will soon come back. Okay, now family, we are back. 15 minutes. I probably look more than 15. Look at me here. These are all the niceness that you have. Whoa. It look good. We need all of this. We can't afford to let this go by. All of this. Be careful. So you want to get, you can just bring up your seasonings. Okay? And you can use it and just clean around the edge of your pot right there. You're looking at me? You there? Don't look at the pot right here. Look at what is happening in the pot. Look at me here now. This thing I look mellow, you know. You see the little brown from the dry gungo? Turn the coconut milk. Aye, hello, how they do? You can see that this thing just gel. Look at me here. Shoot them up that. Shoot them up. Look at the color of the coconut milk. We never left here with no light brown coconut milk, you know. This is what you want. I say you want if you look. Now, they're going to come for me. The butter police them. You're going to need to put some butter. If you do not want, I'm not going to put in this. I'm going to be putting in like about 2 tablespoons to what I have. I'm putting in the amount of butter to my amount of tea. You understand what I say? So I'll be putting in that. May I get my flame up a little bit. I want to dissolve this butter. Me tell you about that peas here. Say that peas here, it not have nothing about it. It not no flavor. It not have nothing for offer you. So you have to make sure you have something for offer. Look at me here. Also, I'll be putting in about a tablespoon of corn oil. Let yours be corn oil. You don't want no other oil here right now. Corn oil. No put no olive oil. Well, maybe if you go healthy and you cook some healthy thing and you want some olive oil. Look at me here. Now, you want to get this dissolved. This is going to be so creamy. It is going to be so nice. And all of that. Look at me here. Look at me here. You're preparing this thing at Christmas. Yeah. Okay. I know we want some salt. But before I can put that salt, I've got to taste for my salt perfection. But I want to taste a few grains of my gungo. Because I want to find out, put the camera up on me, Dad, how much the salt did go through that gungo here. Different if you never cook it with a little salt. So now that I put the salt, I pressured it with the salt or cooked it with the salt, it helps the coconut milk to go through. Remember I told you in prior videos, salt binds flavors. It has helped halfway to bind the milk with the gungo. So me have a nice taste. So me taste the gungo and the melon. You know, sometimes when you cook these peas by themselves, when them come out them fresh, so when you want to spice up and season up the pot, you still get a little fresh taste there. Not from the liquid, but from the peas itself. Look at me here. I want to taste the liquid that I go on. Remember not to put the spoon in your mouth, but if you put it, you just rinse it off before you put it back in the pot, okay? So look at me here. We want some salt in this. And we don't want that whole lot because I'm a saltpeter, you see? So look at me here. I rice and peas, but it have to have little salt. So remember I didn't put a lot. So don't come tell me about Miss Debbie added too much salt. No, it is not too much salt. And look at me here, Dad. Make sure you shoot them up. Shoot them up, Dad. You see the richness. Have you seen the richness of this thing here? And look here. You don't be frightened or terrified. I've got my parboiled rice here. I rinsed my parboiled rice 3 times. Please rinse off your parboiled rice. Some people are going around saying parboiled rice not for wash. But please and thanks, please try wash your one. Here, give it about 3 rinse. We're going to be putting in all of this rice here into this peas. And this beautiful, this nice, rich looking liquid. And then you're going to lower your flame. And you're going to want to come now. And you're going to want to make sure. You're going to be doing a little of this. Make sure you're distributing these peas very evenly, very gently, very tender within the rice. So when that is finished, look at me here. Remember, this is parboiled rice. You don't want a lot of liquid. So you're going to put it down on the low. And you're going to cover it. When it is dried out halfway, I'm going to come back to show you something which I did in a video already. Must soon come. Okay, family, we are back. Kuya, look at me here now. Your water, your liquid, and all of that. Look at me here. This is not compulsory, but this is just all about me and the Jamaican cooking journey. If you had celery, dried celery, it would be good. I never have none, so me I put like a basil. Look at me here. You're distributing this a little bit. No, but I will passing thing and I go and like say, don't do it a lot. Just do it right here, right now. This is the basil flavor. That's good. Did you remember the video that I used to show you this? This is wet. This is your clear plastic wrap. This is to help the grains of the rice to come out nice and also to trap that little basil. If it was celery, it would be so nice, family. Look at me here. Make sure you cover down in everywhere because you want the steam to stay down. You're going to cover. Yes. And you're going to be around the low already. 10 minutes and we're good to go. When we return, dry gungo and rice, Jamaican cooking journey, but most of all, Christmas version. Must soon come. Okay, now family, so I have removed my plastic and I have turned my flame off and I've left it for about 2 to 3 minutes. So we are going right in right now. And the very first thing I want to do is to remove all these little herbs. You know, say the normal Jamaica. Some people say, Miss Debbie, why you don't eat it? But if you want, you can't eat it, you know. But you know, normally in Jamaica, we do this. Okay? Now, you want to look at this peas, the amount of peas that you have here to your gungo. Okay? This is not red peas that is big and have. So you got to put in a lot. Look at me here. So you're stirring up and all of that. Let us go remove all of these and come back to show you the finished product. Okay, family, we are back. We have removed our herbs. And we have stirred up from the bottom up. You want to make sure that you have your thing all stirring up and all of that. Look at me here. Look at that nice glossiness on this rice and gungo. Let me present to you. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your Christmas dinner table. It is rice and dried gungo or your pigeon peas. Please do enjoy. Now if you have liked this video, all I ask of you, just to give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed to the Jamaican cooking journey. Make sure when you subscribe and when you watch these videos, you hit the notification bell. When you hit it first, second, or maybe third, and leave a decent comment, then you know I can reply to you in a decent way. Make sure that you check out our description, because in there you'll have our email, our PayPal, Cash App. No video, no recipes will be posted in our description. No ingredients, nothing will be posted on our soon website to come very early. So the description will just have the information to get to us. Now look at me here. Look at this. All you want, you know, just open a can, a tin of canned beef or a tin of mackerel. Put some hot sauce on it and just mix it in this. Or you want some oxtail. Debbie from down a yard, bless, no stress.